So, esports has seen a lot of chatter lately, and I mean a lot. Mostly because it seems like people are just now starting to realize how lucrative it can actually be. By now, you've definitely heard about how a bunch of teenagers competed for a $30 million prize pool offered by Epic Games in their Fortnite tournament. And that's not even to mention the Dota 2 tournament prize pool that totals at a whopping $33 million. That's really just a sample of all the tournaments with huge prize pools that even a few years ago would have been unheard of. It's a great time to be a teenager who likes to play video games. This one is now a multi-millionaire. But these huge prize pools are just indicative of the ever-increasing popularity of esports in general. Money definitely gives it a legitimizing power. You know, in some cases, these prize pools are way higher than prize pools offered in some other sports tournaments like in horse racing, auto racing, Formula 1, baseball, golf, and even some soccer tournaments. And that's not even to mention these esports tournaments are pulling huge viewing numbers, in many cases way more than regular sporting events. In 2016, the League of Legends tournament was watched by 43 million unique viewers. And once you start taking a look at the numbers and the viewership, you start to realize just why so many people want a piece of this industry. Yet, games and sports enthusiasts aren't the only people that have set their eyes on this new and emerging field, as it looks like the White House has set its gaze on esports as well. Now, on paper, that seems kind of baffling. You know, what could the government of America possibly want with esports? National representation at video game sporting events, national pride, appealing to younger voters. So 5 months ago, I reached out to Seymour Butts to answer exactly this question, and things took a very, very interesting turn.
So, we've been looking at esports for a while now as a way to curb political gridlock in Congress.
That's the voice of Seymour Butts, a congressman who has been at the forefront of bringing esports into the White House.
We just think, listen, everyone is pretty much on board at this point. Like, this could be a really huge thing.
Everyone knows that political gridlock is a huge issue that continues to plague American Congress. Seymour has laid out the grounds for his argument based on historical facts from medieval times.
You know, if there was a dispute, the kings would just send their peasants to fight in wars for them, and whoever won the battle got their way. Yeah. So I've been really working on a mandatory service bill, and this legislation would make it so that you have to serve in some kind of esports military. Don't know what that would look like yet, but you know, for us politicians, when we need champions to settle our disputes.
At least, that was the quote Seymour gave me 4 months ago. 2 months ago, he left me this voicemail.
Hey, so, just heard back from my uppers. They don't like the idea of forcing people to fight for us, but they do like the idea of using esports, so, this is helpful, this is good. I'm gonna make some changes, alright? Yeah, keep in touch.
And then he left me this.
Hey, good news. Congress just voted on my altered bill. I wanted to call you as soon as they ended, and they liked it. They liked it a lot. So, we're doing a pilot program. I wanted to invite you to cover it.
So, I had no choice but to fly to DC to see it for myself. Seymour's solution? Have the politicians play the games themselves.
Politics is very much a red versus blue issue. Esports is very much a red versus blue issue.
Okay, hold on. The mic is right here.
Oh, sorry. Politics is very much a red versus blue issue. Esports is very much a red versus blue issue. In the case of Halo, at least, it's black and white here, people. T versus CT, Axes versus Allies. It's a perfect fit for us, I feel.
So what's your gamer tag?
Me? I go by Velvet Thunder. You know, Overwatch was a possible game we could play, but we all just decided that it was a bit too politically charged for us. You know, we want a game that remains politically neutral so that all parties can participate. Wait, Diva is piloted by a woman? I like playing Soldier 76.
And, you go by? Yeah, I go by Platinum Kush. Yeah, the Republicans didn't want to play Overwatch when they found out they couldn't all play Soldier 76. I mean, that's okay. We don't, like, support him as an institution anyways. Platinum Kush, how come you're not playing the game? I don't know, dude. I don't give a shit. Wait, are the cameras rolling? Yes? Yeah, I don't take money from the NRA. The pilot program was hugely interesting, mostly because it was so new to me to see 10 or so politicians in their middle ages, 5 Republicans and 5 Democrats living like they were in some kind of boot camp, training their ability to play video games. You know, after discovering that Overwatch would be a bust, the politicians moved on to game after game, seeing what would work and seeing what wouldn't. They went through TFT, that was a bust. CSGO, that was a bust. Dota 2, bust. League of Legends, bust. Even an old backed up version of Club Penguin sledding, yet again another bust. And so it was about 3 weeks into the 4-week pilot program that things were looking a little grim for Seymour.
Hey, Seymour Butts here. Just wanted to let you know things, they're looking a bit grim. And if I don't find something that works in this last week, the whole thing is gonna get shut down. You know, Congress doesn't care much about the missing Congress members I'm using for the training. They just want to have the space back for charades night.
But then in the last week, something truly miraculous happened. The politicians all found a game that worked for them. Tic-tac-toe. You know, it's simple, which makes it easy to learn and pick up, thus making it easier for the newest members of Congress to join in on the esports action. It doesn't have complicated rules, which makes playing very easy. And this makes the actual process of sorting out legislation much easier in the long run, as Congress could fit as much as 10 matches of tic-tac-toe into a single meeting. Does tic-tac-toe always have a winner? No, it's not a perfect system, but you know, if we got one match where someone wins, like, I'd consider that a victory. That's one piece of legislation passed per day. The system works like this. Any piece of legislation that's proposed has to be pinned up to the Congress particle board. It's in the middle of Congress so everyone can see it. Once each member has taken their 10 minutes to review it, they decide their positions on the matter, either in favor of the motion or against. And once they decide who should be on what team, they play 10 matches of tic-tac-toe until someone wins. The winning team's position is adopted and put into action. If someone wins before the 10 matches is up, they can try their luck again, passing another piece of legislation using the remaining matches. If no one wins, then they try again tomorrow.
Yep, that's it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Seymour is confident that his idea is gonna work.
You know, I saw a problem. I knew it had to be fixed. And I fixed it. Hey, I just wanted to let you know the pilot was a huge success. They really loved it. I just wanted to say thanks for all your help in covering this. I really wanted the world to know, okay? Thanks. I'll see you again later.
Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. That's the voice of Seymour Butts, a congressman who has been at the Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm just leaving you a quick voicemail because I am going on vacation very soon. I just wanted to let you know I dropped an album and a lot of people have been really liking it so far, so I'll link it down below and I hope you like it. Okay, bye.